Hello everyone and welcome to my 30-day program on how to succeed your job interview. I am Sylvia de Teglassi, International Executive Search Consultant and Leadership Development Strategist. Today I want to tell you about a question which comes back repeatedly from my candidates is, can I talk about money? So it's a good question and the answer is yes and no. With the recruiting firm who is in charge of finding the right talents and presenting them to the company to fill in a certain position, yes, you can talk about money and you can share your doubts, your questions, anything you want. Anyway, money, your level of remuneration will be asked to you by the recruiter. So you must be prepared to say what was your gross annual income, and also the base and the variable parts, the bonus, company's advantages, anything that actually comes and into the remuneration. There are two possibilities. Either you are above the level of remuneration which is actually in the budget of the company, and then it will be hard for you to get a higher salary. So if you are on the market without a job, well, you're not such in a great strength position to negotiate, and it's up to you to see if you accept or not. If you are in a company and it's just changing from one to another company, then perhaps it will be harder for you to change for nothing in terms of remuneration, or just a very slight increase. Again, it's up to you, but you have to know it. So if you have a good salary versus the market, then it makes you less attractive, I would say, for the headhunter or for the company, because they know that you might be in the short term frustrated by your level of salary, and you will be asking for increase, which is normal. Another case is if there is room for increase, this is the best case, then it's part of the negotiation, because of course the companies want to have the highest competences for the lowest price, and then on your side you want to change company and make a jump, of course. And if you are on the market, which means without a job, then of course you will try also to negotiate to have a higher salary than your last one. However, again, as I mentioned earlier, you're not such in a strong position to negotiate. So with the recruiter, you can share really what you want regarding salary and ask advice about it. This is not a problem. However, always let the recruiter come to that point, because they will come to the point. With regards to a company, you're meeting the company, and so it's not at all you to breach the subject of the remuneration. Let the company go for it. It might very well be that during the first interview with the HR, they won't even talk about salary, because normally first the recruiter has given all the information about it, so they know at which salary you are. So they might eventually say, what are your expectations, but not necessarily. So be patient and let the company be the first one to reach the subject, and then you can tell them about your expectations. Of course, it has to be the same one that you gave to the recruiter. You have to be consistent. So yes, this is the subject about money. I think you have to be prepared to speak about it precisely, honestly. Also be prepared to have to be asked for your salary statements if necessary. So it's a good question, and at the same time you have to be careful with how you talk about it. Anyway, and my last recommendation also is never undersell yourself. So if the position is at a salary which is below what you're having right now, you will have a tough time explaining the company and the recruiter why you want to change for a lower salary. If you're not on the market, then okay, you will justify that you need a job. Everybody understands that. But then again, frustration will kick in at some point, in the short term, I would say. So be honest, be precise, be motivated when you ask for more, and that's all for today. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.